there. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss about EFS, encrypted file system. So EFS is encrypting file via Microsoft tool, and once we encrypt a file, basically a key generated, a certificate generated, and it's a kind of symmetric key. With that key we can encrypt the file, we can decrypt the file. So EFS is all about encrypting a file, and maybe for some reason you want to save the file from hacker, not want the file to share so easily. So EFS is very a great tool. Only problem with EFS that if you lost a certificate, because once you encrypt a file, then one certificate will generate. If you for any reason lost that certificate, then you will lost the access from the file, and the file will not able to open anyway, because the ownership is saved at the certificate, and the certificate is everything for that for the file. So what is needed, we can back up the certificate from recovery by enabling recovery. Also we can enable an account, any account to get the access. Means one is primary account, the owner of the file will have all the ownership, and second is secondary account, which have the co-ownership of the file. So let me first go to Microsoft Management Console. Here you have to add a snap-in called certifications. Add to see my user account or service account. It's now all about my user account, so I'm just saying user account. And when it goes to personal, currently is nothing is there. It's totally blank. So let me first encrypt some files. For example, I'm creating some documents out there. Okay, how to encrypt file now? It gets to, for example, resume, there's properties, advanced, and you have two options here: compress or encrypt attributes. Here we have a option encrypt contents to secure data, and notice that if I select compress contents to save this space, then I only have one option. So either select compress contents or encrypt contents. Means you can't compress and encrypt file together. That's the reason this thing is there. When I press OK and apply, it's asking me to encrypt files and the parent folders too. Sometime what happened that sometime not, every time you have some temporary file created, because when you create some file or don't save the file, then the encrypted the file will be on temporary basis, and you don't save the file, then it will available on temporary basis. Then when you try to quit, then ask to save, or asked to discard. So the encrypting process will continue, because what happened that if you are editing some encrypted file, then basically the file is encrypted, but you're editing that encrypted file. So not that important thing, but uh, it's always appreciated to encrypt a file, the temporary file. So encrypt the whole parent folder, and whenever the temporary file created, it will always encrypt it. So I'm just press OK, and you can see Windows backup created, and notice you can see the color of that encrypted file is changed, and it's now comes to green. And when I refresh, one certificate generated, and this is what the certificate generated by a system issued to tech client, issued by a tech client. Means if generated by admin, then it's called issued by administrator. And you can see the expiration date almost 100 year. So well, I don't know but expire someday, it will expire, but the system gave me the expiry date of 100 year almost, so it will anyhow will be utilized. So this is what the client the certificate is generated. Now this certificate is very important, remember, because if this certificate get lost, then you basically lost the access from the file, because basically this is the a key to encrypt the file and decrypt the file. So hope you learned something about the EFS and how to encrypt the file. It's very easy, but make sure you don't lose the certificate, because that's very important. Thanks for watching.